Senate Chief Whip, Senator Orji Kalu, has cautioned people of the Southeast to be wary of situations that can lead to another Biafra civil war. Kalu appealed to the Southeast to consider dialogue and desist from violence in their agitations. The former Abia State governor made the call while condemning the burning of police stations and government facilities in the Southeast. In a statement he issued, all the Progressive Congress, the People's Progressive Congress APC chieftain said violence was not the solution. Okay, it has always been like that. Civil war, civil war, civil war. What do you have to say? You know, one thing about this whole thing, when it comes to some things happening in the Southeast, you see people talking, hey, these are the same people that they want presidency, they want this, they want that. How can this kind of a thing be happening? Now, you see, a situation happening in Sokoto. It's been happening in the north. We know what is happening steadily. No, none of their people has really come out to warn them. Instead, oh my God, I don't know whether you people have heard about this issue of blaspheming and what happened to Deborah at that time happened again. And the governor of the state is saying that he will go after anybody who blaspheme or will insult the Muhammad, the yeah, their prophet Muhammad. Now they are not going after those who have committed such offense, but you see, you are see that means it's encouraging them. You know that this man was the governor as at that time when the Deborah incident happened. What was this man's name? Sambua. He didn't say anything, but with their body language, with their position, even the statement made by Buhari at that time that everybody should just be careful, but they did not condemn those who acted in that manner, and that's why they're having that boldness. And now the man, a sitting governor, is saying that is supporting and defending those who did that he himself will even do worse things to anybody who crosses that red line according to them. So what do you have to say to that? A lot of things that have been happening, like I've always said, that when all of these things happen in the north, you will not hear them. But if anything happened, especially in the south, oh my God, or maybe you're trying to be southwest or south, you will not see almost 100, almost 20 groups. Arewa this, northern they use this. They will not be. They will be issuing statements left, right, and center. Issuing statements, but I'm like, but all these worst things are happening in your domain. You guys are not saying nothing. They are not saying anything, nothing. So from what that is by the wayside, from what is happening in the southeast, this thing has been lingering for a very long time. People who are behind this should be careful. You should be careful. I've always said it. When they say, oh, IPOP did this, IPOP did that. Because IPOP really wants to get they are seeking for a new nation. And the whole world is, and they are calling the whole world to come and see how Nigerian government has been treating them. So if you now put yourself and they now do their own, there's a way they will do their own findings, they will do their own investigations to know whether you guys are involved in all of this, is because that is what the Nigerian government really wants. And Buhari and Malami, they try to project that, oh, that these guys are bad, this and this and that. That is why we are dealing with them in this manner. And if the international community get to know that you are involved in all these things, which I have said before, and that's why I don't believe, and because the IPOP themselves, they've come out several times to debunk and associate themselves from all this unrest going on in the southeast. And that's why I believe that they should know better, because if really you are involved, you are telling your people to go and do all these things, it's going to affect you. And at the end of the day, for those who are doing that, if there's no any other external forces working towards this whole thing, if there's any other thing that they are doing, that you guys are doing, you should desist from it, because any little thing you do, they will escalate it. Can't you see? Can't you see? This is the reason why. This is the reason why. And when this issue of unknown government was coming, and I heard a lot of Igbo people saying that, yes, carry on. I say, you don't know what you are doing. You are implicating yourself the more. Supporting all this unknown government, that is not how to go about it. Because any little thing, But when it comes to the issue of a Fulani Esme, you fought them to a standstill. Me, I support them because the government was not doing anything about it. Until Buhari left the office, none of all these Fulani Esme did anything. And now I heard that they have started coming again. And when ESN, if they face them headlong, I don't even blame them. But this issue of unknown government go and be burning, what is it called? Station, police stations, and this and that, attacking people on the road. If you are saying you are doing that because of Nnamdi Kanu, you are jeopardizing the freedom of that man. You are jeopardizing it. Even when we know that Orji Kalu said, where they're supposed to talk, they know if you talk. See the incident happening. See, we always talk everything around, or anything where anybody where he affects, make it affect. We are not loyal to anybody. If you do things that are not right, we will call you out, we'll drag you out, we'll say, no, in this line, you in this area, you match line. You match line at all, you know you're good at all. In fact, one good thing about Igbo people is that to a very large extent, of course, everybody still want to play that tribal whatever. It's still because some people are now teaching people to say, okay, if me I the only they condemn what my people they talk, and you know they condemn on our own, then me say I go come they no matter what it be. I think that's why some of them are now trying to tilt to that level. Then if you are telling me that your person is good, me too I will defend my own person. But ordinarily they are not that kind of people that because it's my person, they will call you hard. But other people see them as not being respectful. So for the things that have been happening to even Igbos in Lagos, how many times has Uzor Kalu called them? That's why what is good for the goose is good for the ganders. You cannot just be condemning your people. See Igbo Kwe now. Now they are fighting themselves because they did not deliver votes for Tinubu. How many Yoruba people they fight themselves because they don't do this for Tinubu? Because now they say INEC say he don't win. All of them now when they try to support him. But we know what happened in Lagos. The history there is there. Obi will not get structure. He won him. With all the things he said he put down for how many years? He couldn't win. With all the 30 years he has been, or 20 something years he has been governing or has been running the affair of Lagos. He couldn't win. And that is the annoyance. Where we say this APC supporters or APC, they are so annoying. How? Because they know that they goof. It's a shame. So that's why they came with all manner of violence. How many times did Uzor Kalu say anything concerning that? So that is just the way it is. Everybody should just be careful. Everybody should be careful. Like when people call for what is it called? They call this thing. Oh my goodness! They call for protest. They will say, "Igbo no go there," because if you go there, now you they will say carry. Now your head they go put on. Just like the way they are still trying to put answers on Nnamdi Kanu. You see that the yarn of pata. What be name say? Aside Dokubo. So everybody needs to be careful. That's just the way it is. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.